Science is a particular way of knowing about the world. The nature of science is the search for truth. For something to be part of a scientific investigation, it must be observable and measurable, just like this flower. Scientists have been able to study and observe and learn what makes this flower grow. The process is called photosynthesis. First observers of the solar system believed that the sun revolved around the earth, or geocentrism. After further observation, astronomers noticed inconsistencies. These led them to realize that in fact the earth revolved around the sun, or heliocentrism. Alfred Wagner, a German meteorologist who was dissatisfied with explanations that relied on an expanding and contracting crust to account for the mountain building and formation of ocean floor, pursued other lines of reasoning. He hypothesized that a single ancient supercontinent called Pangaea existed and then slowly began to break apart approximately 200 million years ago. He cited geological and biological evidence. His hypothesis lay dormant until improvement in technology gave scientists better data.
Wind all over the world is caused by heating and cooling of the earth. The wind can do work.
Hey, look at that.
And it makes sailboats go!
Wow, he went right through the door. Hey!
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Whew. Now, real wind doesn't come from a fan. No, in nature, wind is caused by the heat from the sun and the rotation of the earth. That's what makes these intricate patterns of clouds that we see on this photo from space. It works something like this. This is our great big plastic wind box of science. These lights represent the sun. This ice represents the north and south poles. So here's what happens. Energy from the sun heats the land, and the land warms the air over the land. The air molecules get going faster, and they spread farther apart, so they don't weigh as much for the room they take up. So cold air can push the warm air up. That's why we say warm air rises. So look what's happening. The smoke shows us that the air is sinking over the cold poles, flowing over the cities, and then rising over the warm parts. See, it goes around in a great big circle. And that's what happens on the Earth. Now, there's one more thing. The Earth is spinning, so the wind starts spinning. That's why wind comes from all different directions. Wind is wild.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
One goal of science is to understand nature. Understanding in science means relating one natural phenomenon to another and recognizing the causes and effects of the phenomena. Thus, scientists develop explanations for the changing of the seasons, the movements of heavenly bodies, the structure of matter, the shaping of the mountains and valleys, and the changes in positions of continents over time. These statements of science must invoke only natural things and processes. The statements of science are also those that emerge from the application of human intelligence to data obtained from observation and experiment. These fundamental characteristics of science have demonstrated remarkable power in allowing us to describe the natural world accurately and to identify the underlying causes of natural phenomena.